mama, there goes that man.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for? MP in the house.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the starters for Houston. We've got Amen Thompson. He's out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Money in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, they've got Tyrese Maxey. And it's Connect in at the 3, the small forward. Well, when you were a player, Richard, did you enjoy the early part of the season?
I loved the early part of the season. All the things that you worked on during the summer, you get to implement them at the start of the season. You get to see who was putting in work. That's the part that makes the game fun.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of his team's success.
And the NBA is really a game of matchup. Winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
Now here's Maxey. Three-pointer. And it's Connect missing. Here's Thompson. And the shot's good.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Thor. Pass to Farrell. Shot on the wing. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Beyond the arc. Money with the bucket. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Whitmore. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Houston shooting their first free throws here for the night. He hits the second from the line. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Thompson passes to Money. Here's Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Whitmore outside. The Rockets with another miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And out of bounds, Houston will have it. And let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award. The Western Conference Player of the Month.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Pass to Şengün. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. To the inside. And it's Whitmore missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Maxey, that's good.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
The Rockets trail. Now here's Şengün. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Farrell. His last outing, he had 20. For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Şengün.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Money. And there's a pick. Here's Whitmore outside. And it's Thor with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Farrell tipped. Outside Whitmore. Here's Money. Thompson outside. Pass to Money. Here's the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Money's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Maxey. Whitmore defending. Maxey passes to Farrell.
Picking up that second foul.
'76ers trail by 16. So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Thompson, and it's Augustine in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Connect, fires the 3. The Rockets pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Clark right side. Inside. Here's McBride. Lays it up and banks it in.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Money. Here's Pippen. Here's De Silva. The three-pointer off the mark. Thor, he's checked in for Sims.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thanks, B.A. The Memphis Grizzlies showing they are eager to make personnel changes early on still in the season. They know how much of a premium rim protection can go for, but they went out and struck a deal for Jarrett Allen. Allen has long been the type of defensive presence that management felt was missing. He's also a great finisher at the rim. It's not the first time Allen has been on the move, but he's a known commodity who fills an area of need for this team.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. And here's Thompson for three. Parries it from three. Thompson's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Reed. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Pippen. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Dallas. Here's Money. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
76ers trail by 17. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Clark, no good. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Thompson outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die, and that's what this league is about.
Farrell's checked in for McBride.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
To the paint. It's stolen. And here's Clark. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Money, pass to Augustine. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to connect. Here's Thor. Here's Farrell. He's got 6. Now here's Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Farrell's got 9 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Thor. Back to Clark. Here's Farrell. The 3. And the 76ers another 3.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Thompson outside. They set a pick. The fader. Rebound by the 76ers. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
And when you're giving up offensive boards, it's a simple fix. You need to raise your effort level.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. '76ers trail by 17. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Mavericks was tremendous. He had 57 points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now here's Clark. 11 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Tipped away.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
De Silva, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. De Silva's gotten his third basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for the Sixers. The 76ers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Back to Clark. It's hauled in by Houston. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Takes a 3. Şengün, that's good. Şengün's got 9 points.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Here's Farrell. 12 points for him. Pass to Thor to end the run. Hits the trifecta. Thor's got his second basket on the night.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Money with the bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
76ers trail by 21. Maxey passes to Reed. To the middle. Here's Clark. An easy 2 on the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the free ball.
Pass to Whitmore. Launches it. Rebounded by Farrell.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Bledsoe, he's checked in for the Sixers. Connect comes in for Clark. Now here's Whitmore. Three-pointer, Anthony. And it's Thor with a rebound. Thor's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Farrell. Back to Maxey. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. The Rockets lead by 15. Now Anthony. Maxey covering. Money. Pass to Şengün. Here's Whitmore outside. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Thor, the pass to Maxey. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Maxey's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Pass to Money. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Down low. Here's Şengün. Rejected by Bledsoe. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Farrell. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Anthony feeling it out a bit to the inside. Here's Money. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
76ers trail by 14. Here's Farrell. 17 points in the game. Pass to Thor. Here's Connect. The three is up. Not going to go that time. Anthony, the pass to Brown. No good with a layup. And so it's Houston, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Houston Rockets.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
You know, for the Rockets, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 14. We've got Maxey, and it's Bledsoe in at the center position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's Money. And Bledsoe pulls it down.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Philadelphia shooting their third free throw shot of the game. The Rockets lead by 11. Here's Money. Thompson outside. Count it! The defender is called for the block, and he can turn this into a three-point play.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line. Here's Maxey. Pass to Connect. Here's Farrell from behind the arc. Offensive rebound. Blocked!
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Rockets, number 7.
And so he makes both from the line. About a minute played here in the second half. Out to the wing. Pass to Connect. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't done it.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Farrell. Maxey surveys. Pass to Connect. Back to Maxey. Here's Farrell. Give him 20. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets that one. Farrell's got 22 points.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. The Rockets lead by 17. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for Philadelphia, Farrell.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Thompson. Here's Money. Rebound by Philadelphia. Bledsoe's got 4 rebounds in the game. Farrell, pass to Maxey. And here's Bledsoe. To the middle. Farrell's shot is off. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Whitmore. Soft touch off the glass. Whitmore's got 8. That's
what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
outside Maxey. Pass to Farrell. Here's Connect from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Money's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson goes in. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 10 points for him.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Farrell. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Outside Augustine. Here's Money. Outside Whitmore. Thompson outside. There's a screen. Back to Whitmore. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Augustine passes to Money. Now Thompson. 11 points in the game. Second chance shot. Here's Whitmore outside. On the wing, Whitmore. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 7 tonight. 76ers trail by 20. Maxey passes to Thor. Back to Maxey. Here's Farrell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Augustine. Here's Thompson. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Maxey with it. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Farrell. Let's go with a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Here's Money. And here's Şengün. Another shot with 1 on the clock. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. This Sixers squad is struggling. Has to connect. And here's Bledsoe. He's covered by Augustine. Here's Connect from downtown. He can't get that one to fall.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Money. He's got 18. Takes the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Thor. Here's Connect. Whitmore defending. Here's Farrell. On target from range. Farrell's got 14 points here in the second half.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some...
'76ers trail by 14. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Thompson, and it's Anthony in at the point guard position. Outside, Brown. Pass to Money. Thompson scanning the floor. 11 feet out. Reed with the rebound. The 76ers shooting pretty well at 45%. Now here's Clark. Şengün checked in for the Rockets.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Rockets. Number 28.
Here's McBride.
Alfred Şengün.
Clark outside. Connects from downtown.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Money. Pass to Şengün. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Anthony. Got a piece of it.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Money. Pass to Thompson. Sinks the tray.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Anthony against Clark. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Count it. Money's got 20.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Farrell. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Farrell's got 34 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Money with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Clark to the wing on the left. From deep three-point range. Augustine with the rebound. Augustine's got 11 rebounds in the game. Money, pass to Thompson. Here's Money, pass to Şengün. Fires the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Farrell. Out to the right wing. Thor can't get it to go. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Anthony with a bucket.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Now here's Clark.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Bledsoe, he's checked in for McBride. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bledsoe with a screen on Anthony. Clark against Thompson. Here's Farrell. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Thompson outside. Pass to Money. Now Şengün. Here's Money. Launches a three. And it's Thor with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A slam dunk by Reed.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
76ers trail by 14. Pass to Farrell. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Farrell's got 36 points.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Thor. Here's Farrell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Cole Anthony. That free throw misses.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Connect comes in for Thor. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Clark. Şengün passes to Money. Over to the wing. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Anthony. Here's Money. And here's Şengün. Anthony with it. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Farrell. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Here's Şengün. Puts the move on. And it's good on the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
76ers trail by 18. Outside Maxey. Outside Reed. Outside Maxey. Fires from deep. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Clark is checked in. Here's Money. Pass to Augustine. Thompson outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Pass to connect. Back to Maxey. To the wing, right side. Here's Farrell. No good from outside.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
4-3. They get the rebound. Whitmore. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Here's Farrell. Just 5 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's his second personal foul.
The first one falls.
Team foul. At the line for Philadelphia.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Houston leading by 11. With the drive. Money with the bucket. Money's got 26 points.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Farrell. It's deflected. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Pass to Money. Rebound by Philadelphia. Farrell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Thor. Hits a three-pointer. Thor's got 6 in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain. He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Farrell's shot is off. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. And here's Şengün. Pass to Money. Thompson outside. Now Şengün. Shoots over Maxey. And it's Connect with a rebound.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Rockets.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Money.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Here's Farrell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Amen Thompson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They have...
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.